show you how to use the effects panel, which is right over here in Adobe Camera RAW, and also how to use the snapshot feature, which is over here. Snapshots used to be, in an older version of Camera RAW, one of the panels, but it's been moved to the toolbar now. But it essentially does the same thing. So first of all, let's take a snapshot of our original photo. Just click on this little folder button here, and I'm going to call that original, just for original raw file. Okay, hit the escape button and I can see my panels again. Let's see, I think for this image I'd like to see what could I do if I made it a little bit more vivid. So I'm going to go to the color, actually first I'll go to the optics panel and click use profile corrections. Okay, and then it knows what kind of camera I shot with, and it makes the correction. You can see that. Okay, and then I'll go to the color mixer and I'll pick my targeted adjustment tool and saturation, and I'm going to saturate the blue a little bit here, and maybe I'll even darken the blue a little bit too, so you can see big difference. All right, so now I'm going to go again over to the snapshot, and I'll call this one color mixer. By the way, this is an image I took in Akron, Ohio at the Akron Art Museum. Beautiful museum if you were ever in Akron. Now I'd like to see what this image looks like as a black and white image. Nice. I like it better black and white actually. So now notice the color mixer is turned into the black and white mixer. So I'm going to, again, I think I'll just darken my blues here. And that would be similar to what this image would have looked like if I have used a deep yellow filter in when I shot with using black and white film at the time of capture. Okay, so let's take another snapshot of that. Call it black and white. And of course I can call these whatever I like. Now I'm going to go to my effects panel. And this is something I really never do, because if I want grain, I would simply shoot the picture with film and I'd have grain. But sometimes I've had some students who've had relatively good success with these effects to give it a very cinematic effect. It truly is an effect. I'm sort of over exaggerating it here, modeling the sky a little bit as I go up with the grain. So you can see it on your device going very high. Maybe I'll create a darkened vignette around the edge to give it a very dramatic look. And now I'll make another snapshot. Black and white with effects. And as I scroll my mouse over this, you can see the original snapshot, what I did with color mixer. I think I overdid the saturation there a little bit. I'd probably want to go back. And I could do that just by clicking on this, and now I could go work on this some more. Here's the black and white with effects and the black and white without effects, which is my favorite of the four. And let's say, I like that one the most, so I just click on that. Now I'm ready to open in Photoshop or export to my desktop. So that concludes this tutorial on the effects panel and making snapshots in Adobe Camera RAW. If you have any questions, please shoot me an email. Take care.